You get it. I don't need to do this. All right. First thing I want to talk about is why I write my own history. I posted something on Instagram and Facebook, and I've said this a few times, but I really just want to explain myself because I like you guys to know where I stand. I posted a picture of my shows. I did 2 shows at the House of Blues. They were packed out. And I just said Fox News called me a self-proclaimed hip-hop artist. And, you know, I was basically just like pumping my stats. And a lot of people said, oh my God, he did a few shows. He's getting, you know, egotistical and cocky. And that's not true. I write my own history because you have to understand, when it comes to the history books that our kids are going to read or their kids, whatever, who's going to write the history books? I have no idea. Is CNN going to write the history books? If someone with CNN's mind writes the history books, it's not going to go well for anybody. It's going to be a total delusional history. Is Fox News going to write the history book? Do you get what I'm saying? Who controls what we read or how we perceive history is very, very different. And the thing with me is I'm independent. So whether it's Fox News, which is right-wing mainstream media, or CNN, and I'm not saying them specifically are writing the history books, but you understand what I'm saying. They're a big media source. Their news is going to transcend for 30, 40, 50, 60 years and get passed down in videos, and they have, you know, big budgets. So none of them show me respect. At bare minimum, someone like Fox News, they ignore me and call me a self-proclaimed hip-hop artist. So when I say these things, I say I have 300 million views. You know, I helped launch some of the biggest names in politics. I'm doing sold-out shows. I don't say this to brag and say, oh my God, I'm so great. Oh my God, look at me, I'm the best. I'm so cocky now. I do it because when my legacy's over, I'm not trying to have Fox News call me a self-proclaimed hip-hop artist. That's not at all what I am. I did something legendary. I got 300 million views with no manager, I edit everything. I'm a whole man team. I'm doing, you know, basically sold out shows at 1,000-person things. I'm just trying to say I'm an independent success. I'm not a self-proclaimed hip-hop artist. I'm not knocking people. I'm not bragging. I write my own history because when push comes to shove, I'm not going to be remembered in time as, oh, he was a self-proclaimed artist. He didn't really do it. He just said he did it. No, Fox News. That's why I say I'm outperforming 95% of your staff. I'm not bragging and saying I'm so great. I'm saying you say that about me, I'm going to say this so everyone can see the truth and there's some sort of document. And I want to say before I move on to the next story, I feel like that's why Trump does what he does. When Trump was coming up and he was a millionaire and a billionaire and everyone loved him, he never used to brag that much and he never used to tweet about how great he is. The reason I think he does that now is because the news doesn't do that. So if the news says he has 5, 10 people at his shows, he's going to say, no, look, it's packed out. Look at the lines. I don't think Trump does that to be like, oh, I'm so egotistical. Although, you know, he definitely is confident. I think Trump does that so there's record of what really happened. Like, that's why I just want to get that out of the way because a lot of people were taken back. Like, oh my God, Anomaly's so good. No, I'm documenting photos and real stats. So I'm not self-proclaimed Fox News. I don't care if it's Fox News, CNN, Daily Mail. They're trying to put me akin to a white supremacist because I'm awesome and better than everyone who works for them. So if they say that and call me a white nationalist and try to say it means I'm a white supremacist and then, you know, have Fox News saying he just pretends to be a hip hop artist. He's not, he's just self-proclaimed. So I'm like, okay, you guys sell pharmacy pills. That's all you do. You just make people angry. I'm outperforming 95% of your staff. You're welcome. You know, I don't say it to brag. I say it half jokingly, but half like, you're not writing my history. You're not lying about me. In 2050, they're not going to read the history books and be like, oh, Anomaly just proclaimed he did this. No, I did it. I did it better than most of your staff. I did it bigger than a lot of people with, you know, pretty much no help behind production. So at least let me have my own legacy. I don't want to be smeared by even conservative media. I'm not hating. I'm just saying.